Hi guys, welcome to my channel Pink Sky Tarot. I'm Elle, and today we are going to look and see what the energy is between the twin flames, between the divine feminine and the divine masculine. We've been doing a lot of readings on the divine masculine and how he's doing, so I'm going to do a check-in and see what's happening between the two of you. This can be if you're in separation and communication, just whatever your situation is. Just remember this is a general reading, so it might not resonate with everybody. But what is the current energy between divine feminine and divine masculine collective? What is the current energy between the two? Finances and career. Kind of a funny card to come out, right? But there could be financial issues that either you two are working out together or maybe working on independently that might be stalling your union or your connection, or whatever stage you're in. There could be a financial issue that's kind of halting it up. It doesn't have to be literally money. There could be some kind of other material issue, like maybe one of you is getting divorced and there's an issue with who gets the house or who gets the cars, or it could be anything like that. It doesn't have to be literally money. What is the current energy between the divine feminine and the divine masculine? This could be the one. So if you saw the reading I did yesterday, the divine masculine is really recognizing the connection. So I feel like this is more on the divine masculine side, but the feminine might be picking up on that energy. She might, if you're not in communication, you might be starting to feel more of your divine masculine. If you are in communication, maybe he's actually telling you that I do recognize that you are the person for me. And the divine feminine also might be acknowledging and accepting the connection. One more piece for the energy between the two. Express your love. And that's what I was just talking about. If you're in communication, you're expressing each other's love. If you're not, you might be sending each other energy or love energetically. If you're in separation, one of you might be about to reach out to the other to make an expression of love. But maybe that finances and career, maybe whatever's going on there is kind of halting the reaching out. Gratitude. I think you guys are starting to feel thankful for the connection. It's really hard when you're the divine feminine and your divine masculine is just running and you're not connecting and things aren't moving forward. And sometimes we can wish maybe we never even met the divine masculine, or we don't understand why this is all happening. And so we might be starting to feel thankful for the situation, and the divine masculine also might be starting to feel thankful that he met you, and that maybe you are a catalyst of getting him out of some kind of karmic situation, or helping him see things in a different way, helping him grow. So there's gratitude, and that's something that could be expressed to you. All right, and let's get one more mermaid card. What is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? We have ask for help and abundance. So with this ask for help, if you're having, either one of you are having, kind of struggling with the connection, you might want to reach out to somebody, ask for help. Your divine masculine might reach out to you and ask for help with whatever they're working on. You also could ask for help energetically. You can send each other positive vibes. You can send each other love. So you don't have to be in communication to be helping each other. You can also do it through the 5D. With this abundance, I'm feeling more like not material things, but feeling abundance of love, feeling abundance of the spiritual connection. Just, I feel like that's strengthening for a lot of twin flames right now, the spiritual connection, especially if your divine masculine has been running for a long time. They really try to deny the spiritual connection. And that's kind of what I'm feeling right here, that this is more the abundance of not material things, but just like the feelings and allowing those to come in, which could be with this could be the one card. They're finally acknowledging that, both sides. And you're probably feeling that. And they're feeling grateful for that. All right, let's get into some tarot here. It's kind of interesting energy that's going on between. And I feel like with this express your love and the ask for help, I feel like there's gonna be communication coming in. It might not be the exact kind of communication that you've been wanting, but you know, just let them come to you and talk to you. In the video yesterday, there was the 9 of Pentacles came up in reverse, and it felt like the divine masculines do have like some loose ends to tie up on their side before they can come forward. So that might be what this is, coming in on their side. They also might want to be financially stable before they come out to you. So that was just something that came up yesterday. If you haven't watched that video, there's a lot of very intense, happy, good energy. So I'd give it a watch if you haven't seen it yet. All right, so what is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Oh my goodness, that's what I was saying. The spirituality and the emotions are really coming in strong. Lover's card right out first. I barely asked a question and it just flew right out. I really feel like the spiritual part of the connection is really developing. I know it's easier on the divine feminine side because that's the part that we feel first and that's why we chase. But the masculines, they really deny it. They try to fight that, and I feel like that's what's really coming in right now. What's building between you two. All right. What is the energy between the divine feminine and the divine masculine right now? So the 4 of Cups in reverse and the Page of Pentacles in reverse. So again, it's like this is coming off like more divine masculine, but it's like we know what's missing and we don't want to miss out on it. We don't want this missed opportunity here. But they still might not be quite ready to communicate yet. So let's get some clarifiers on these two. And see, my throat is getting super froggy right now. All right, why is the 4 of Cups in the reverse for the energy between? And you know, if your divine masculine is starting to miss you, like they always miss their divine feminine, but they don't really let it come to the surface. So if they're starting to miss you more on a surface level, then you're probably going to start feeling that missing and longing energy too. We have 2 of Swords here. Why is the Page of Pentacles in the reverse? And see, there's a 6 of Cups. It kind of came out upside down. So that's that reminiscing, that really thinking about you. The really, like, and it's like the more they think about you, the more you're going to think about them. And so it's kind of leading up, this nostalgia and this dreaming about you is going to be what's building up to them wanting to communicate. But I feel like there's a lot of energetic exchanges here with memories. For some reason that came to mind. There's that missing energy, that longing energy that's between you two is I feel like almost like it's swirling around a decision. I feel like a lot of the divine masculines have already made decisions and have already started moving forward and started a process of coming towards their feminines. So maybe if you're a feminine and you need to work on some things and make some decisions, this could be what you need to work on. But this longing, missing energy is really making you guys think about the decisions and the choices you have to make. Maybe once you come in, maybe you guys are making decisions and doing things separately now, and then once you come together, there might be some decisions that you need to make so that this longing feeling can go away. What is the energy between the divine masculine and the divine feminine? Okay, so we have the Tower. What is the energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine? Judgment in reverse. And one more, please, for current energy between the divine masculine and divine feminine. Okay, and Five of Swords in reverse. I'm going to get a few clarifiers before I talk about these cards. Why is the Tower here? It's a lot of cards, but we have the Hierophant on top, and I'm feeling like I should take that. Because what I was feeling is that I think you guys have been working on things separately, whether you've been in communication or not. I feel like you've been kind of working individually, and when you come together, there's going to be a Tower moment. And I don't feel like it's not going to be a bad thing. It's going to be like there's the breakthrough. It might be this person might contact you just like completely out of the blue and just blow your mind. And it's going to lead to this spiritual marriage, the growing of the spiritual connection together, which is what I was feeling with this Lover's card, that the spiritual side of the connection is really growing. And so with this Tower moment that happens between the two of you, which I feel like for a lot of you, it's going to be just sudden communication. If you are in communication, there just might be like a sudden desire to move things to the next level. Like all of a sudden, maybe you've been talking here and there, and then all of a sudden they're just like ready to plunge into, a relationship. So I feel like this Tower moment is going to really help with the spiritual growth between the twins. Why is Judgment in the reverse? Why is Judgment in the reverse? Okay. So we have Nine of Wands in the reverse. And why is Five of Swords in the reverse? Strength card. Okay. So what I'm feeling with this Judgment reverse, with the Nine of Wands in reverse, is something that I believe I mentioned in yesterday's video. They know that when they come forward or when they make this declaration to elevate your relationship to the next level, that it is game on and there's no turning back. And so I think maybe between this Tower moment and the spiritual growth, there might be a bit of a pullback in energy, because they're ready to like initiate, kind of dip their toes in, but they're not ready to take the full plunge yet. So they're not ready to like grab that wand and take off. So there might be a slight pullback in the energy after maybe some initial communication. So just kind of be prepared for that if that happens. But this Five of Swords in reverse is conflict resolution. So if you guys communicate and you discuss something and you have this tower moment, but then they're not ready to like dive in head first. This resolving whatever issues you guys have had in the past is going to start building the strength and the courage for them to really move forward, and then for the connection to come together. And this is on both sides, you know, both of you. It's like with the divine feminine, usually we're the ones waiting, we're the ones chasing, we want them to come back. And we spend all this time in that kind of energy, and then they show up, and then sometimes the divine feminines can run, because it's like, even though you've been waiting for it and expecting it, it's all of a sudden this intense energy comes right back at you. So you're going to have these conversations and kind of resolve your issues, and then both of you are going to start feeling strong and confident about moving forward with your connection in the 3D. All right, so I'm going to pull one more row. What is the energy between the twins? And like I said, with this pause and the pullback of energy, like I said, the divine feminines could pull back as well. So this is the energy between. So if you guys both pull back or one, it's okay. All right, what is the energy between the twins right now? Between the divine, oh, look at that. See the sun, it's all gonna be all right. The masculines got the sun in the reading yesterday. It was the first card that came out in the tarot. What is the energy between the twins? You know what's funny? Usually in the sun card, there's two people. But look, there's this little girl here, the divine feminine energy. She's feeling that warmth from the masculine. She's feeling happy. I mean, look how happy she is. She's feeling that. And in the deck I used for the reading yesterday, it has a couple in the bottom where they come into union. So it's like she's feeling his warmth, even if it's, you know, just energetically. All right, what is the energy between the twins? The Six of Wands in reverse. If you look at where it's lined up with, it's lined up with this Judgment and this Page of Wands in reverse. So it's like they know the sun is there and victory is ahead, but they're not ready to grab the pole yet. It's there. They see it and they know it's there. All right, one more please for the energy between the twins. And then the Five of Pentacles. All right, let me pull a couple of clarifiers here. Why is the Six of Wands in the reverse? Sorry. I love this deck, but it's hard for me to tell what some of the cards are. This is Justice in reverse. That's what I'm saying. Is they may have a couple small things that they got to sort out. They may come back to you before that's done, and that's okay. That also could be a reason for the positive energy. They just might be like, hey, I am working on this. I'm trying to get it sorted out. And they just might not be quite done yet before they can charge ahead. And if they're not quite done yet, then that means you're probably not quite done yet. So think about things that you need to work on for yourself to be ready for what your divine masculine when he comes back in. Why is the Five of Pentacles here? Yeah, okay, so it's funny. We have the Six of Pentacles and then Temperance in the reverse. So this card can be about being spiritually drained. So with all this intense energy that's coming in, and with this Lover's card and this abundance, which I said felt more like spirituality, if the connection starts feeling very intense, you might get spiritually drained. So both of you might need, that pullback might be good for you. But you're going to need to come into balance here with the Six of Pentacles and then this Temperance in reverse. Just get your energy back in balance. But also Five of Pentacles is making changes in the physical world. So that could be after this little pause and the pullback of energy, you guys can come back together and be ready to make the changes that you need to in your physical world. But if you are feeling drained, just remember to get yourself back in balance. Also, don't lose patience with your divine masculine. If he pulls back, I feel like the impatience, we're so impatient with him, right? So if he pulls back and he is gone for a little bit longer than you think, just remember to have patience, and that the balance is going to come back in, and then you guys can make those changes in your 3D world. All right. I do feel like getting one more row for you guys. This reading is a little bit long, but that's okay. All right. Actually, let's just do... Okay, let's get some advice. Can we have some advice for the divine masculine and feminine? Can we have advice? Okay, so I have 3 of Wands in the reverse, which I feel like this is saying don't focus too much on the future. I know sometimes when they come back and you two feel that intense energy, you want to just take off and get going, right? But there are some things you're going to need to take care of in the present before you can take off. Okay. So can we get some advice for the twins, please, around this energy between them? Sorry if you can hear my dog rustling around in the background. 2 more, please. Advice for the twins. All right, yeah, there's that back and forth. That pull back of the energy. And then we have the moon in reverse. Let me get some clarifiers for these two. It's funny how this 2 of coins showed up right in the middle. I hope he's not being too noisy. All right, why is the 2 of Pentacles here? So there's the 4. I'm sorry. That's a Page of Pentacles in reverse. With the High Priestess. Okay, so this seems pretty clear to me. When you guys pull back that energy and have that little pause, don't get back into this juggling thing, okay? We have Page of Pentacles twice in reverse. So yeah, that pause is probably going to happen for you guys. You're might have some initial communication, and then there's going to be like this little bit of a pause. And for the divine feminines, a lot of you might get a little scared and start going with the back and forth in your head. But we have the High Priestess here. She's telling you, just listen to your intuition. Don't freak out. It's going to be okay. Because we see he comes back here, right? With the conflict resolution and then the physical changes in your world. Okay, so you just kind of need to stay in the present. Don't think too far ahead in the future. All right, let me have the moon in reverse. Let me get a clarifier for that. Why is the moon in the reverse? One definitely wants out. Oh, see? Ace of Cups. Okay. But I feel like when the moon can be about fears and illusions. So when it's in the reverse, I always feel like it's shutting those things, getting rid of the fears and illusions. So after this little pause that might happen and you guys come back, all the fears and all the illusions that you had in this 2 of Pentacles energy is going to start to shed away, and then your new beginning in love can begin. All right, so that was a really good reading. I'm going to leave it right there for you guys. Make sure to check me out on Instagram because I do daily guidance readings over there that I don't do over here. And if you have any suggestions for a video that you would like me to do, you can leave it in the comments. Just try to make sure it's a general question that can be applied to the collective and not to your specific situation. And I will see you guys later. All right, bye.